Hey y'all, so I look a mess. I already know I look a hot mess. And honestly, I don't even feel like trying to get myself together to do this live. But I did want to share something while it's on my heart, because sometimes I have a mind to share something. I'm like, oh, this will be inspirational, this will help somebody. And then I get in the hustle and bustle, of the day or of the week, and I completely forget. So before it passed my mind, I got some bad news today. I'm gonna try to get through this without getting emotional, because I've been messed up all day today. Now, one of my cousins, a close cousin of mine, had passed away. And you know how it is that when someone close to you passes away, you do reflections. You know what I mean? You think about life. But when it's someone who's close to you, and I'm not trying to say that any one cousin is more important than the other, I'm not saying that, but there are some cousins that I'm just closer to. When it's someone close to you, and then they're also close to your age, and you both have had your share of health issues and things like that, and you're sharing war stories to each other and encouraging each other and stuff like that, and then something happens. It makes you think about your life, what you have accomplished, what you have not accomplished. And one of the things that God has been dealing with me about is preparing for the next. And with that, and I've done a video about that before. I think I put it on TikTok. But with sharing that, my mind is going to prepare on a whole different level. And I'm not talking about preparing for my demise necessarily. I'm talking about just being prepared, so making sure that your family is prepared, making sure your children, your spouse, if you have a business, your business partners, if something was to happen to you, what happens with the business, especially if you have that business and the hopes is for it to be a blessing to your children in the future. Ministry, if you're in ministry, if you are the leader or the founder of a ministry, God forbid, but if something happens to you, like what happens to the ministry, you know what I'm saying, to prepare. And again, not just for your passing, but just be prepared for the next level in life. What if things have to transition quickly? And I'm not just speaking about death. I'm talking about what if things have to happen fast? What if you have to uproot and move real fast? What if, to be prepared, be prepared. I think about my son, my eldest son. Well, y'all know the month of February, I tell you. So when my husband and I got married, he had a son, I had a son. So, we come together, we have two sons now. So our eldest actually passed away February 4th of 2022. So my cousin passing away. So we're dealing with that time frame already. And then my cousin passing away is just, I'm like, God, February is just, the silver lining in it is that our eldest son, not the firstborn, but the second, was born February 11th. So that's also the month that my angel came, you know what I'm saying? My miracle baby came. So that's the silver lining of it. But it's just, I think about him, and I'm like, God, is he prepared for life? Like, really fully prepared for life? And that's every parent's concern anyways, but it's really hitting me now, like, really hard. Like, okay, I don't know. I don't want to talk all doom and gloom. That's I don't want to do that. So, but y'all, I just want to encourage you guys to prepare. Prepare. Do not be thrown into shock because a change has to happen that you did not prepare for, that you could have prepared for. You know what I mean? So like, for example, we have a lot of stuff going on with the banks and stuff like that. Well, if you live in paycheck to paycheck and your bank shuts down, your job shuts down, whatever, you're in trouble. Prepare now. You know what I'm saying? Prepare now. If you're having issues with your car and you keep, you know, putting it off until, well, I just wait. If you need to start saving, putting something to the side, whatever, prepare now. You know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know. And it could be just, I don't know. I don't know. It's just, it's something. I don't even know if I'm going to post this video. I don't know. Because I'm looking at myself and I'm like, girl, you really do look a mess. Like, you really look a mess. But if I just so happen to post this, obviously you guys will already have seen this if I decided to post this. But I just want y'all to be mindful of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to take up anybody's time and nothing like that. I just wanted that to just really sink in for us. You know what I'm saying? Be prepared. Prepare yourself. You know what I'm saying? Prepare your family. Prepare your children. Prepare your spouse. If you are the only one paying bills in the house and something happens to you, what's your spouse going to do? If you got, well, they got their bank account, I got my bank account, ain't nobody got access to nothing, what's going to happen? You know what I mean? Like, prepare yourself. And I'm not saying you have to walk around or designate a whole day to talk about death, but just be mindful of that. And then outside of the realm of death, make sure you're preparing for where you want to be in life, that you're preparing for, you know, if you know that God has called you to be an usher, okay, then I need to start looking at what is an usher. What do I have to do to be an usher? To be the best usher I can be, I need to find some people who I know are really good ushers. If the Lord is calling me to work in the kitchen ministry, I need to find as many recipes as I can. Let me talk to them about, you know, talk to my leaders about being in the kitchen. If I'm supposed to help my church in the medical area, I'm called to be a nurse. What do I have to do? Let me prepare myself for that position. You know what I'm saying? Like, just really think about preparing. Preparation. That's all. All right. I ain't going to take up too much of y'all time. Sorry if y'all got the notification. You're like, what is this? My hope and my prayer is that this causes somebody out there to think about that for just a moment. Be like, you know what? I didn't think of it that way. I need to prepare. I need to prepare with all the stuff that's going on. If you got to live off grid, start doing some research. You know what I mean? If, you know, I'm not trying to talk all doom and gloom. It's just some things that just hit me and I'm like, God, people really need to start preparing a lot better than what they are. If you're one of those people that swear up and down, I don't need no life insurance. Okay, then make sure your family good. You don't need life insurance. If you have the funds, if you already got things in place as far as, you know, what to do in the event that something happens to you, what to do in the event if something happens to, God forbid, one of your children or your spouse or one of your parents, what do you do? Not saying that your mind has to stay on that thought, but get some stuff in place. Write the vision, make it plain, man. Habakkuk is in the Bible. Habakkuk. I always say that. Habakkuk. Y'all know what I'm saying. Yeah. We got to make sure that we're prepared, man. We got to do better than what we're doing. Gotta do better than what we're doing. I just wanted to just put that out there real quick. Again, hopefully it blesses somebody. If you see this, please share this. Again, my prayer is that it help at least 100 people. I hope that this helps 100 people. Even if thousands and thousands see this and they're like, what in the world? Girl, this is a waste of tape space. My hope and my prayer is that somebody sees this and it triggers the thought, I got to prepare. I got to make sure I get things in place. All right, that's it, y'all. Thank you. Love you. Peace.